My name is Ernesto Hernandez and I'm here to share with you a little bit about these sacred items. In this case, we want to talk about feathers. When we talk about sacred items, sacred tools, we put a little sage or we put a little copal that represent the words of the ancestors, the connection, the cleansing too at the same time of these sacred instruments. When I do my work, my artwork, I go to a state of meditation, and that helped me to be more sharp in what I want to create or what message I receive. And recently, I've been receiving a lot of dreams about feathers, and those feathers are part of a kind of mystery, for many people. Not everybody have this chance to have these feathers, but who have the opportunity to get the feathers in your hands or been given as very powerful tools to do healing work or blessings or cleansings. And for example, this one is an eagle feather, and this was a condor, symbolizing the unity between the south and the north. This is by a brother from Lake Titicaca, and this is by another brother from Lakota, from South Dakota. And I put it together, and another brother gave me this claw as a falcon, and I put it together in a symbol of power, spiritual power, and marriage of both, reconnection of both from the north and south. So sometimes I use it for prayer or blessing, cleansing too, and symbolize balance. It was balancing someone. Another ones are the sacred eagle. This has been given to me in Guatemala. And this is two feathers. One is for me and one is for the community. Thus I use it a lot for the community, for blessings and cleansings. And this is an eagle from Haida. And another one of eagle feather is this white feather, and this is for a consul from the youth council. We work with youth, and we use it with the youth, but it's symbol of purity. While we talk is pure thoughts, and everything you do, the blessing, is pure from the heart. We're carrying that. I decorate that too, put different colors with the thread and feathers to create a beauty, and remember them, the youth is beauty too, and the path is white. They can write in their own lives, a very symbolic one too. When I talk about feathers, I actually go to my dream world, but it's been given. Most of these feathers for me is not something that I acquire like buying. I just finished this sacred fan, and to create this fan is like I needed 13 feathers. My brother Johnny brought me a special feather here in the front, and actually this one is a sacred feather of an eagle, and this eagle is very special. This is a harpy eagle. It's been used by tribes in South America, and what I've been told about the hawk is the messenger, and that's what we've been doing, try to send a message in a sacred way. We use it to pray, go in the meetings, tipi meetings that we call peyote meetings or hikuri meetings. And very happy to done this, my first fan. I've been done another fans. This is a turkey fan long ago. And every animal have a special frequency. The macaw feathers are very, very special, very beautiful. They use it in different ceremonies for cleansings. In my culture in Oaxaca, we use it for a mushroom ceremony. And they give you small, beautiful red feathers. It's a protection at the same time, suck the sickness of the person. So this is a lot of symbolic things and very powerful. It's very powerful to work with feathers, but you need to know how to use it. But each of them have a specific frequency. When you give a bird with a bird in the ancient calendar too, to have these protections, and it's helpful, very helpful, and create that resonance with yourself. Like this one is from a maracame. Maracame is from Nayarit, the state of Nayarit, where the peyote grow, and they use it for blessing. It's a connection. This is an arrow for life, they call. Those you asking for life, an arrow of the sun. And the Maracamis use it when they pray, when they go to ceremony. It's like the fan for the Native American. This is the same idea. And they hang in this too, but this is sacred balance. We use a lot of sounds in rituals of birds. In Native tradition, we use different parts of birds. We can use the head, we can use the bones, we can use the arms or the wings of any bird, or the feet of the bird. Like for example, we have a bone whistle here, very ancient bone whistle. I think it's come from the Amazonian from Ecuador. So a little hard to blow this one, but it's like a canine. It's so small. It's very tough to create the sound, but you can see it's a whistle. A very beautiful whistle. My first instruments I built is whistles. This clay whistle, and these clay whistles imitate the sound of the birds. A teacher from Ecuador told me too, and from Mexico, about the birds is the symbol of the connection with the celestial realm. And depending which key or which tune you play, or these animals come to you. And I do an experiment sometimes in sacred places. I just blow the whistle and a falcon or eagle appear in front of me, just like that. Amazing, just amazing. And I want to show you a little bit how this instrument sounds. It's like a hawk. I have a hawk whistle. And we have an eagle whistle here. This is an eagle whistle, you can see. And it's a triple whistle. It's 3 flutes. The head is 1, the wings are 2 more whistles. So it's 3 whistles in one. This is the eagle whistle. I have another one. This is a dope. We call tortolita. It's a wild. I forgot the name in English, truly, but you can hear. And this is related with morning animal and afternoon animal. Is for this, when you hear this animal, you make you calm completely, because you can create melodies with these flutes. It's incredible. The birds start arriving and singing to you. These animals come to you, come to you, and the time you need, you call them and they will be there for you. You can connect with them and they can connect with you. They feel your energy. They can see the energy. Thus, each of these whistles have specific frequencies. Now people start looking through sematics, creating these beautiful designs, patterns. Most of ancient weavings have these designs, and this is the weavings what represent a vibration. Different vibrations, different designs, and these designs are very similar, the same like the vibration of the instruments we use for ceremonies too. I want to show you this ancient instrument. Is from Guatemala, from Lake Atitlan. Very old, a Mayan whistle. I want to blow it for you. You can create, it's very simple. Just have one hole, and where you, with your mouth, you create a whistle. What people do when they see a feather, they can preserve the feather. Maybe if your heart say, maybe it's not for me, maybe it's for somebody else. Sometimes you find 3, sometimes you find 1, Some people put it in the hat. If it's not it's not, you can do that for decoration too, but when you talk about sacred feathers, you need to be more careful. To close this sacred circle of sharing, I want to just share with you about how we use the feathers too for decoration too. In this case, I just create this checker with the skeleton and a very simple paper mache and beautiful feathers from a rooster. These four symbolizing the sun and the radiance of the sun, like a flower. Just I make a little always a meaning, you know, when I create these beautiful items. More when you're dancing, but it's the connection too. Looks beautiful, you know, but at the same time it's a connection. La muerte, thus that means the sun give a birth and die. That's what is belong. But at the same time, is the seeds represent is a potential of each day. And this is part of my checker for Day of the Dead. But I just want to say thank you for the appreciation and understanding. Hopefully this will be helpful for everyone, you know, to respect the birds and appreciate them, you know, this sacred connection with the spiritual world.